ever wonder how we find it? How do we see it? How do we smell it? How do we touch it? How do we get to it when there's so much noise? Hey everybody, it's Kelly Anderson, your Feeling Good Mama. I am a mom, an artist, a movement and mindset coach for women. Today, what am I talking about? What are we trying to find? We are trying to find the real solution. We're all searching for the real solution, right? The solution to our problems, the solution that's going to make life better, the solution that's going to help us to be the best version of ourselves. In today's environment, it is more challenging than ever. Today, we are living in total craziness and chaos. There is stuff coming to us from every direction. Never in history have humans been so consumed with information and avenues to get that information. You guys know we have text messages, we've got email, we've got television, we've got social media, we have, and everywhere you go, there is just a bombardment of a fight for your attention. How do we get to the real solutions of our problems when there is so much conflicting information? One person will say you need to eat this diet, and then over here you've got 20 other people saying no, it's our diet over here. It's so hard to make sense of all of it. And so today we're going to be talking about how you can navigate all this craziness. I've come up with a few thoughts for how we navigate all the craziness. Number one, we've got to become an information ninja. We have to use a lot of discernment. You have to get really smart. You can't be gullible in this game. And guess what? Even if you are trying your best to not be gullible, there are so many potholes, so many loopholes, so many black holes in this game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know, even if you are the shrewdest person out there at playing this game, even the most tech savvy of us will still slip up here and there. But the name of the game is to start learning the rules. And so I can't even tell you that I'm really the professional at this, because I'm not, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to become more tech savvy. I'm trying to understand kind of like the people who are creating a lot of these systems. How does their mind work? Are they out to get us? Possibly. There is the chance that some of them are out. They're definitely, I think, in some ways trying to play mind games with us. So that's what you have to kind of be tuned into is, yes, there are some people out there who are creating systems to try to make us slip up, to try to keep us off of our game and to try to take advantage. So that's where you have to really have a very keen, discerning eye toward whatever information you're taking in. A lot of social media these days is all about making you addicted to whatever application they are. They want you to be addicted to them. So they have so many little tactics and so many little tricks that they're using to get you quote unquote reeled in. I think that's what reel actually is all about, reeling you in, to get you reeled in to where you'll stay on that platform, and then they can advertise to you. They can basically just keep manipulating you and your mind by keeping you on there as long as possible. The news is another huge manipulator. Do you ever watch the news? Do you ever notice how, like, in the background there's always like something moving, and it's moving very slow back and forth? So can you think of anything else that is like that is trying to manipulate your mind and make you think about things in a certain way? It's all hypnotism. The colors they use, the way they flash things at you to get your attention, it's all about manipulation and trying to get you sucked in. And as long as they have all of these, they've figured it out. They know exactly how humans work. So when you watch the news, you have to really keep in mind all that's going on in the background to kind of suck you in and make you believe whatever they're telling. That's another really big one. I fully believe that's going on with the news, and probably a lot of other information content out there as well. So those are some things you have to be very careful, of course, when you are using, any time that you're called to spend money. You have to be very careful and leery about that. So anyway, Information Ninja, that's number one. Just means you have a game plan for all of this stuff coming at you. You're like, no, you have to be somewhat defensive and calculating and, have some good agility and all that. Okay. Number two, try to figure out just a handful of trusted sources that you like, that you feel like you can trust, and stick to those unless, you learn otherwise. We're trying to simplify this whole thing here. You don't want to, of course, we always want to be growing and learning and expanding, but you don't want to become completely overwhelmed. So find just a handful of sources, like on YouTube. I love YouTube, and I do take in a lot, but I do have a handful of about 5 channels that I go to on a regular basis because I trust them. I like them. Shout out to Dan Coe. I love you, Dan. I think you're amazing. I think you're brilliant. And I love your content. I've learned so much from you. And there are several others like Dan that I just continually find myself going back to, and I trust them. I feel like they're decent people. They're looking out for humans. And those are the kind of people that you want to try to get your content, get your information from those trusted sources. The bigger organizations like the big networks, big network news organizations, I don't know if I trust them quite as much because they're just so big. I think when things can get so big, they kind of lose their heart, and it becomes all about making money. It becomes all about a little self-serving. Could be wrong here. That's just my opinion. All of this is always just my opinion, by the way. I just think sometimes the larger organizations for getting information they've got too many of their own to serve. And so are they really trying to serve you? That's up for you to decide when you are an information ninja, which you are working on, right? That's number 2, is try to find just a limited number of sources and stick to those until you're like, okay, I don't like this person anymore, I don't trust them anymore, or you've learned everything that they have to offer. Number 3 is limit your information. Find ways to not have it coming in all the time. This might mean to set certain hours to where you check your phone, or you check social media, or you watch the news. Just don't have it coming at you all the time. This is a big part of being an information ninja, I would say, is getting a handle on your own time and saying, I respect me, I respect my time, and I am going to organize it in a way to where I'm not just completely bombarded all the time by all of this. So that's a pretty simple one. It might be a little bit harder if you have an addiction problem, and that's something for you to figure out. Part of being an information ninja is also watching your addictions to this stuff, which I can see how easy it is to happen, especially me with YouTube. I love YouTube, and I could be on YouTube all the time because there's just so much to know and learn, and I love that part. But at the same time, you have to watch your own quality of life and watch your addictions. Number 4, so in every area of our lives, we all have problems, we all have issues, and guess what? Rome was not built in a day, so you're not gonna resolve every problem all at once in your life. This is life, and guess what? It's a lifelong journey. A lot of times working out our problems, and I hate to say that, but number 4 is limit the number of issues that you're trying to resolve in your life at any given time. You just can't fix it all. I know I can't fix it all. I have so many things that I want to resolve in my life, and I have to, it's also part of being an information ninja, I have to say, okay, these are the biggest issues right now. I want to tackle the biggest things going on in my life that are going to help me move forward. And that's really what you want to look at. Like, what do I need to fix in order to move forward? And that's also going to help with limiting how much information you're taking in all the time, because you're like, okay, I'm going to try to resolve these 3 or 4 issues in my life. I'm going to go research those, and I'm not going to try to fix, okay, I have a cabinet that's broken in my kitchen. Maybe that needs to kind of be on the back burner right now. Watch your time, watch your precious life energy, and focus on a few big issues in your life to resolve. Number 5 is understand that you may not ever have a full, clear answer on any of it. With all of this coming at us, I experience this all the time. I will read one thing and I'm like, okay, yes, that makes sense. And then all of a sudden over here, from a completely different angle, I get something on the same topic that is completely contradicting this over here. And so you have to be careful. That's part of being an information ninja, is it's up to you to decide with all this contradicting information, okay, this is what feels right for me. This is what resonates for me right now. And you just have to kind of use your best your best guess, the most common sense that you can use in a lot of situations. There's a lot of conflicting information, especially when you get into health and wellness, which is my field. There's so much information out there, and everybody's just kind of like, no, it's this way. No, it's this way. No, you need to try this. No, this is better. So please understand, take in information, but take it all with a grain of salt, which means I have to use my own judgment. And a lot of times it's, you get to have your own opinion about things, and that's the beauty of it all. Something may not resonate, that resonates with someone else, and that's fine, and that's good. You go with what feels good for you. Number 6, and this is the most important one of all, is take a break from all of it. Take a break from all of it and get out there and enjoy your life. We all get this one precious life, and it's so easy to get consumed in what I call the 3D, the earth reality, and all of a sudden you forget, wow, this is my precious life, and I've just spent like all this time just scrolling social media. Do you really want to look back on your life and say, wow, I scrolled a lot of social media. I was on Instagram so much. I don't think you're going to look back and be very happy about your life if that's the case. So take lots of breaks, get out there and live your life and have fun. And that is a huge part of being an information ninja, is you say, guess what? I may be living in an information age, but I am going to still enjoy my life. I'm still going to live my life. I'm still going to go out and make great relationships with people and do really fun, amazing things. And I'm going to just, live my life and not spend it just taking in so much. Humans can have a huge capacity for learning a lot, but our brains do shut down when so much is coming at us at once. So to take breaks is just so good for your brain, so good for your nervous system. Be good to yourself and take care of yourself. Okay, so that's your 6. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun, and I hope I'm getting better at it. I would love to get some feedback from you guys. I care a lot about humans, and I care a lot about humanity, and I see a lot of suffering and struggle out there right now, and I just want to do my tiny little part in helping people pull out of that. And so if this helps you at all, I would love to know. I would love to know what I can improve and do better here. I am totally here to serve you guys and help lift you up, help get you to the next level. I am an artist, a mom, and a movement and mindset coach for women. My daughter and I have recently self-published a children's book. We would love for you to check it out. It's called Violet and the Voices. So I will put the link down in the comments. Also, if you are interested, I have a new assessment that is all about figuring out in each area of your life how you are doing on the Feeling Good scale from 1 to 10. So you can do this assessment and see what areas of your life are you doing really well in, and what areas of your life could you improve on a little bit. So if you'd like to do that free assessment, I'll link it in the description. I'm learning all of this new lingo, y'all, so I'll link it in the description. How about that? Okay, thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you. I will see you on the flip side, and have a great day.